Hi. Relax. No need to be afraid. I hope you'll be able to help me.
Can't think of anything more.
Thanks. Take care of yourself. Going someplace?
Sentinel patrols are getting close. We need to relocate.
You must have hurt him pretty bad to have them come after you. What's an outfit like that doing on Aroa, anyway?
There was that bombing on Skeltech.
I've heard of it. I haven't heard too many details, though. What do you know?
I'm sorry, Nomad. I'm very busy. Excuse me.
Daigoro's hiding something. I just need to find out what.
Copy, boss. Moving there.
How's tricks? I'm not gonna lie, these new attacks have me shook. There's no way
Sit here, boss.
it's just outcasts. I swear, even civilians are getting squirrely,
We're on the target.
They're not just protesting anymore, either.
Clear. They're gone.
Solid work.
You go. I'll catch you. You go. I'll catch you. Go. I'll find a way to link up later. Take the lead. I'll find a way. And kill, Ghost. Bad guy spotted. Got a hostile. We need to gather any intelligence we can find.
Be the duck.
Read your own
Top said we got info on where the outcasts are hiding.
What the? They're attacking!
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up. Located a bad guy over there. You go. I'll catch up.
This is taking too long. Sentinel has more than enough to keep them busy. They're not gonna bother us.
Hey there. I need help finding this location. Many thanks, stranger.
Go. I'll find a way to link up later. I got eyes on an enemy chopper. Hostile identified. Over there. There's one.
Hey. Whoa! Hey!
Let me see what we're up against. Located a bad guy over there. Now you're just showing off. In position. I see a caller. Keep an eye on him. Radio unblocked. Ready to shoot. Target's in my crosshairs.
Nothing in my sector.
Quiet by me too. I heard the RTO
Okay,
spoke
Ghostly.
to someone
We're
last
clear.
night, and it sounds like
Well
there's
done.
real shit going down on this island. I don't like it. This is a waste of time. There is shit out here.
You know you're a really negative person? How about a little optimism? We're gonna find stuff, lots of stuff. God, I hate this
We're not
job.
gonna find a damn thing out here.
Jesus!
There it is, boss.
They got one of.
Nothing to report over here.
I think I'm gonna take some downtime after this contract. You know,
Whoa!
No, no, no!
Stay sharp. There's gotta be useful intel here.
Hey man, all good on my side. It's quite a shit out there.
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up.
job leading us.
Greetings. Don't be afraid. I hope you can elaborate on this. Thanks. Means a lot.
You go. I'll catch up. Got one. Over there. Marking breacher. I'm seeing a support unit on target. I have eyes on a camp commander. Visual on sniper.
How's tricks?
Let me get my eyes on him, Ghostly. That's the stuff. They have a sniper. Bomb in the air. Spotted one. There. Bad guy over there. a better look at the area.
Nicely done.
Scan shows a sniper. Stay low.
Too much. He's got you thinking we'll actually see action.
Got a hostile. Go. Find a way to link up later.
Take the road. I'll find a way.
Are you all right?
I'm in one piece. I found a workshop. Maybe it was yours. There were some blueprints that Paula had drawn.
There isn't time. That Sentinel platoon took some of our supplies. Critical supplies. We won't survive without them. Please, help us get them back and take them to our rally point.
All right, fine. But I'm hanging on to these documents.
We gonna make it out of this?
You go. I'll catch up.
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up.
Support unit identified.
Go. I'll find a way to link up later.
Located a bad guy over there. Hostile identified. Over there.
Well, shit.
Watch it. I see an Asriel up there. Hostiles have been alerted. That Asriel's clear. We can come out now. hostile position there. Spotted one there. Go without me. I'll find you. Take the ride. I'll find my own.
Bad guy spotted. Get going. We'll find a way to catch up. Go. Over there.
Watch the Aaron drone. Heads up. Bad guy over there. Spotted one there.
Try not to.
It makes me too sad.
No, not just my voice.
Go. We'll find a way to link up later.
Who the hell's driving that thing?
Hostile identified. Over there. Nice shot.
Bad guy spotted.
Located a bad guy. Over there. Got a hostile position there.
Got anything to say?
I said everything I know. Everything.
Hostile identified. Over there.
I'm with you. Got a hostile. Excellent work.
I see a support unit, boss.
Major on the objective.
Enemy contact!
There it is.
Hey!
Drone turned
Enemy
in.
forces in the
live
area!
one. Down.
You
that motherfucker. Enough of Madeira's battery power here to blow up the entire island.
Blast it out! On that road now. Rock and roll. All right, I'm moving. Let's go! Run! Toss the grenade out.
Popped one. Gonna toss a grenade. Shit, yeah.
Help me. I found you.
Where the hell is that son of a bitch, Daigoro?
He went to the South Cape whaling station to see his sister. What's wrong?
Don't worry. Daigoro will hear all about it.
You're hurt, Ghost Lead. You need to stay low.
Oh. Oh. Where's your worm of a brother?
Nomad, are you okay?
Wait! Wait! You piece of shit. You tell a motherfucker when you have him chase down a truck full of explosives. Or were you trying to kill me? Huh? And what's up with these blueprints? You into engineering? Or you just bombed the shit out of 30 people?
Don't hurt him! Please, just let me explain.
Don't tell me this was your idea.
Now wait. Just
You're a
wait.
fucking terrorist and you try to blow my ass up!
It was a mistake, okay? He got scared. The building was supposed to be empty. The lab was supposed to be empty. We were given bad information.
You two are idiots. So are all the rest of your outcasts.
The future must be human.
Project Deus wants to make computers that's smarter than we are.
What about Paula Madeira? She gave you those blueprints?
No. Daigoro figured out how to use her energy cells as an incendiary device. We kept it secret from her. Especially after we killed those people. Paula is too important to us.
Are you still gonna kill us?
No, as much as I'd like to tear you to pieces, with Sentinel out there, I still need you. But you bet your ass I'm telling Paula what you and Haruhi did.
Brute Squad? Tell her I'm sorry.
You think we'll be all right?
I'm sorry, Haruhi. Sigurd was special.
They're all looking at me like I've got some answer. Sigrid should be here, not me. What the hell am I supposed to... God damn it, I'm barely holding it together. So much for my Brute Squad merit badge, huh?
I get it. Sigrid cast a long shadow. But you took this job way before she died, and you took it because you knew she couldn't be the leader the outcast needed. In the end, there's only one thing she had over you. She understood that it wasn't enough to be against something. She needed to share a vision with those people, so they could see the light at the end of the tunnel.
God damn it, Brute Squad. You get that from a t-shirt? Thanks. Seriously. I think I needed that. Time to get back to work.
Kidnapping Madeira and sending out hunting parties? Sounds like Stone's got a big heart-on for you suddenly.
Sudden, maybe. You really think we had anything to do with him declaring martial law? Stone would have found a way no matter what happened.
That's one hell of an endorsement.
At least Walker seemed to have a purpose. But if he ever thought he was in control, he was fooling himself. It's only ever a matter of time before Stone remembers he doesn't play well with others.
Your people look like they're barely holding it together.
What, you mean these nerd farmers aren't ready for Brute Squad boot camp? It was hard enough turning these pocket-protecting 4-H'ers onto vandalism, but infiltration and sabotage? It's a goddamn miracle that we've survived this long. But we're not fooling ourselves. We know at the end of the day, we're just standing with our fingers in a dike.
Yeah, well, the tide's coming in. Surviving off the grid is one thing, but if you don't start punching above your weight, you're gonna get slaughtered. If you don't think your lot's up for that, best thing would be to scatter to the wind.
If not us, then who?
Big shit move, grabbing Gibson.
Sometimes your only shot's to punch above your weight. Anyway, there's no going back now.
If Gibson and Becker are any indication, maybe there's a path to Stone.
That or I'll live to regret this. What the hell?
Let me ask you something. Why South Cape Station? Liberty's right next door, and it wouldn't take much for Sentinel to surround you and cut you off from everything.
It's rare that outcast cells stay put more than a few days. Nature of the beast, I guess. With this place, we were just looking for something more permanent where we could stockpile supplies and safeguard assets. The landfill keeps away Sentinel and Skeller tourists from the capital. We're right near to our fields of operation and close enough to Sentinel that we won't show up on radar. As far as security's concerned, the creek does a decent job of keeping us hidden, and looking out at the cabins is a bonus.
How did Sentinel Corp take control of Varroa?
Skell hired them to deal with us initially once he realized that he had some resistance against transhumanism, his own private militia. They started making arrests, so a few of us went to ground and our sympathizers followed, thinking they'd leave us alone once we were outside of the cities.
But they didn't?
Stone got permission to operate outside Liberty and Infinity, and Skell let him set up shop in the Cold War installations to patrol the wild. Once they got there, they did just enough to keep us at bay, while using us as cover to bring in men and vehicles, which he hid from Skell in some underground bunkers, which of course are now called Camp Ferret and Camp Weasel.
Son of a bitch has a sense of humor.
We were watching the whole thing happen. And when they grew strong enough, they took over. They literally came up out of the ground. Skell had no idea what hit him.
If I was looking for a fight, where should I go?
With Sentinel Corp, you that hard up?
Trigger finger needs its exercise.
Well, Sentinel patrols the city centers and industrial complexes pretty heavily, though there's always civilians around, so I'd keep away from those if you can help it. Then there's the settlements they built when they first got here, in the southwest and northeast, where they keep their reserve garrison and store resources.
That sounds like more fun than anybody should be allowed to have.
If you're looking for more of a skirmish, you could check out one of Auroa's many Cold War-era bunkers left courtesy of Uncle Sam. They also set up some transportable structures and took over some Skell architecture. Basically, if you see a green storage container-looking thing, Sentinel's probably nearby. Of course, if you don't feel like looking that hard, they patrol most of the island 24/7, so you could just pick a spot and wait.
How goes the ad campaign?
Can't argue with results. Gotta hand it to Sigrid.
What do you think's gonna finally get the civilians off the sidelines?
At first I was thinking of replaying the speech, but it's long. So we put our heads together and came up with some slogans and catchphrases, a couple pictures and videos that are hard to ignore. The plan's to send them through email and social feeds. One of my favorites is to take a Skell invention and ask the viewer if it'd be cool for some historical villain to have the same invention.
If not, why let Sentinel Corp have it?
Exactly.
How do the outcasts manage to sustain themselves out here?
Barely. None of us have the skills or equipment to farm or fish. Even if we did, it'd bring us a boatload of attention that we couldn't afford. Once in a while, a civilian will leave some food at a dead drop, but it's risky and never much. Best bet's always to steal from farms and raid Sentinel supplies, but of course they're protected. Then there's still the matter of getting the supplies out to as many cells as possible while avoiding detection.
Nobody thinks about food at first. That's why so many groups who call themselves revolutionaries end up as bandits. Even if you don't think it's possible now, you'll want to be careful you don't drift that way. I was out at Darkwood Island. It looked like Skell built a city and abandoned it. Unless he's planning on turning Aroa into a movie backlot, I can't quite figure out why he'd do something like that.
How else would he test the AI in his drones? The archipelago is chock full of dedicated training fields.
God damn it. The ones training there were combat models. Sentinel's building a whole army. Did you know anything about Madeira's husband being kept in the cryo chambers in eternity?
I knew he had ALS, of course, and how difficult it was for Paula when he went into a coma 5 years back. Hate to say it like this, but it seemed to me that Paula had moved on. I was surprised as shit when I heard he was still alive.
Even Skell's got his good points.
Hitler liked art.
Really? Hitler?
Skell was playing God. Just because he helped out a friend one time doesn't make him any less dangerous. Almost glad he never found a cure. He'd have had Madeira forever, not to mention something to sell for a fortune. You want to work with Skell? I can't stop you. But you'd better make sure you're using him and not the other way around.
I've dealt with a few snakes in my time. Skell's nothing special.
Whatever. You're gonna do what you want to do, so he's your problem. But don't let him become mine. If he ever compromises the outcasts, even you won't be able to protect him from me.
See you later, Haruhi.
Not if I see you first, Brute Squad.
Hey, you.
Leave me alone. I don't have energy for a fight.
Look, I'm not here to fight. But I have to tell you. Haruhi and Daigoro. They bombed that Skeltech lab.
I heard the rumors. But Haruhi and Daigoro would never hurt anyone.
they didn't mean to.
But they did. I always thought... I don't know, someone was trying to set them up. Make them look like terrorists.
And they used one of your energy cells as the bomb. Daigoro was able to adapt the technology. And Sentinel... they figured out how to do the same thing.
Oh, hell.
You gonna be okay?
You know that phrase, the truth will set you free?
Yeah, I've read it.
It's not true. I know what Jace has done for my husband. And I know what Haruhi has done with my technology. Let's go to Jace.